Hey guys, welcome back. This time I'm trying to get the effect, but I will tell you a little bit more later. Here you see me brushing gold metal leaves into my mold. And it's a tray mold. And it's the slate mold from Mold and Shapes. And there you see me brushing and also adding the drizzle, chrome drizzle from Colorberry in there. And yeah, let's get started. This is how I just prepared my mold and I just wanted to quickly show you. My colors today will be Cotton Candy from Petra Jungblut, Champagne, Carat series from Colorberry, and the white pigment paste from Dupont. So there you see me getting my colors ready. I always need to be careful in opening those jars because it's very fine powder, especially the carrot powder, so that it's not spreading all over. So that's the champagne. Now the cotton candy and the white pigment paste. Yeah, giving it a quick stir before I just add it into my little cup. I'm stirring this offline so it won't last too long. So there you go. My colors are mixed and I'm taking a little bit of clear resin and I'm pouring along the edges. I learned this technique by watching Sherry's Imagination and also following her online course. But I'm still not 100% familiar with it, so just bear with me. I'm trying my best to get the web effect sorted. And yeah, we will see. The color inspiration is actually from the August theme from Miss Colorberry, and I like the thought a lot about rose and light colors, like getting a rose quartz. And this is also what I was trying to achieve. So first I put the champagne into my clear, and now I'm putting the cotton candy on top, as you can see. By the way, my resin is the B20 resin from Dupont. I mixed it up and I let it sit for a while, and then I started to pour. And now the white pigment paste, I go with a decent amount. And now I pour some clear into my cup, giving it a quick torch so to pop some bubbles. And now I'm going around and push my colors out. Yeah, taking a little bit more because I need to fill up my mold as well. So I'm just going a little bit in the center. And there you go. Torching this to pop the bubbles. And now I'm taking the rest of my colors. This is the champagne. And I'm going along the colored resin. And now the cotton candy on top of the champagne. And now the rest of my white. So I'm really curious if this is going to be working, because I have not tested this sort of pour too much. I did it maybe once before. So we will see. Pushing it a little bit out again, because my mold is still not filled up. But there you go. Torching it again a little bit. And then you can already see that my resin is pulling to the middle. This is what I wanted to achieve. And I'm also hoping for the sort of web effect, but we will see. Yeah, Sherry from Sherry's Imagination. You find her here on YouTube, but also on Instagram. She does awesome work with this technique, and yeah, I really like it a lot. So this is round about 1 hour later, and see how much the white pulled into the center. I really am curious. So as next step, because I wanted to make a set, I'm pouring into the coasters and also into the coaster holder, also the slates molds. And yeah, there I already showed you the result. I'm sorry. But later on you see the unmolding and better close-up. But this is what I wanted to achieve. So we will see if I also can achieve something like this with the coasters. Again, the same colors, the cotton candy from Petra Jungblut, the Carat Champagne from Miss Colorberry, and the white pigment paste from Depot. So I'm using 3 different brands. And yeah, I believe, you know, it works when you work also with different brand and combine them. So again, I mixed them offline, and I'm just drizzling my clear around the center. I'm doing this for all 4 coasters. And basically I'm repeating what I've done with the tray mold. By the way, I think I already mentioned it, the molds are from Mold and Shapes, and they have a good concept, that they have the tray mold and the matching coasters and coaster holder. This is what I like very much. If you're interested in those molds, just check out my description box. And if you use the promo code PT5, you get 5% discount. But, and a big but, if you are fast, because on the 9th, which is tomorrow, they have a summer sale and you get 15% on your purchase order. But only on the 9th, so I think this is great. Yeah, going now along those edges with my cotton candy, also on top of the champagne color. I like this mold very much. I like the slate edges. They're really rough, and I think even though they are rough, but if you do a very delicate pour from the colors, it still looks very elegant, because when you paint the edges, it's just awesome. I love this mold. This is really one of my favorites. together, as people know, with the kintsugi and also the flower tray mold. Yeah. So I'm putting some clear in again, and I'm just pushing my colors out. So I really hope I get in the coasters also a very beautiful effect. And you know, I really wanted to make a complete matching set, because I think this is great when you have a nice decorated table and everything is matching. So now torching my bubbles. And again, I'm going around with a colored resin. I need to be a little bit careful because my molds are already quite filled up. These slate molds, they are only 6 millimeter deep, so you actually don't need so much resin. But don't ask me how much I always mix up, because I always have leftovers, and then I'm just doing testing pieces or pouring into a little mold or whatsoever. So I never really measure, I'm only going with the feeling. By the way, if you're interested in the resin from Dupont, just also check out Cherry's Imagination on Instagram, because she also has a discount code. And yeah, I'm sure you can use it. I will link her into my description box, so no worries. So I'm mixing my colors again for my coaster holder, and I'm going with the same colors, but I'm actually not 100% sure what I do with the coaster holder, because I'm a little bit afraid I cannot achieve this effect in the holder because of because of those slots for the coasters, but we will see. I just love the idea about having all the time a matching coaster holder to your coasters. This is really a great concept, and you don't break any designs, and this is what I really like. The guys from Mold and Shape make really a very good job. They have an eye for these things. So, torching again my coasters or my resin, and now we will see. This time I'm starting with the colored resin, but yeah, there was still something in my mold, so no. I have to correct myself. I thought I started with the colored resin. I'm going with the clear. I'm sorry. It's sometimes I keep on saying this. When you do the voiceover, you always need to remember, what did I do? So I also started with the clear resin at the sides. And now I'm going like I did before with the champagne. Also into those little legs. And when you watch the coasters, you can already see that it's changing, that the resin is pulled into the center. Now they're my cotton candy. Also a little bit into the legs. This is always very tricky because this is really very, very thin for the legs, and they don't take so much resin. And now I'm taking the white also into the legs, just a little bit. And now I'm pouring the clear on top. I've filled my little cup up too much, so it's a little bit dripping to the sides, but I'm just going on the top because I can always clean off those, those, I call it slots for the coasters. It's easy just to get the resin off there. But of course, it's quite difficult to get the same effect like in the coasters itself because of those slots. Normally I would have used just the champagne color, but I thought this time I'm just trying to achieve something, sort of pattern with a coaster holder as well, because I didn't want it to look too boring, so I just went for it. Giving it a quick torch again. Also the coasters. And now I went with a little bit more of the white. And I hoped that it helps to pull a little bit more up. Torching it again. And also here, some more of the white. Yeah, there was something in my resin. I needed to get it out. There's always something. And so far, I'm quite happy. And I will take you down for a close-up. So you see that the resin is already pulling towards the center. And I'm really, really curious what I can, what will come out. And this is now a little bit later. It didn't change too much. It's not like, and this was a test piece from my leftovers. It's not like the tray where everything just pulled into the center, but we will see. Now the unmolding of the tray. And there I'm really, really curious. Because you can see that the white is doing something. And look at this. Look at the effects. And I think it looks really natural, especially with the design of the slate mold. And I'm really happy what I achieved there. So, yeah, I'm happy with it. And now the unmolding from my coaster holder and the coasters. You can see it's going out very, very easily. And now the slates. And they're almost popping out. You don't need to do much. And these are the little legs. And this is my coaster holder. I like the clear in the center, so this is nice. And look at these. Look at that. I'm very happy with them, but I hope for a little bit more of the web effect. but it's the first time I'm actually doing this, so yeah, I think they look really quite natural. It could be maybe a little bit less with white. I should have been maybe a bit more thrifty. Yeah, and this is my little test piece, and with this one I'm also very happy. So this is the final result. I painted the edges gold, and I think they look very delicate, and yeah, I'm really happy with the result. So I love and leave you for now, and thanks for watching, guys. Take care and see you for my next video. Bye bye.